one of the shows right after the Olympia. Take advantage of that rebound, and I think we're going to see some really surprising things from KEONE Pearson. Okay, after KEONE Pearson won the 212 Olympia title for the first time, people are already asking the question, how would he fare on the open stage? After he wins the 212 title for the second time, he was asked the question, how does he think he would have done if he would have been on the open stage instead? Without skipping a beat, he said top 3. Now, 212 competitor being successful in the open division, as we have seen, is very, very doable. We've seen it on numerous occasions already. William Bonac, second place in the Olympia, 2 Arnold Classic victories. Hadi Choopan, Mr. Olympia, 2 Arnold Classic victories. Derek Lunsford, who was a 212 champion, Mr. Olympia, and an Arnold Classic victory. So moving from the 212 to the open division and being successful, being very successful, making it to the very top is, as you can see, very doable. Now, KEONE did express from the very get-go that he was interested in doing the open division at some point. Looks like we might be seeing him on that open stage a little sooner than we might have expected. He'll be on the 212 Olympia stage this year. He did express an interest to jump into an open show after the Olympia to test the waters and then just take it from there. What I think he should do, if he wants to test the waters, the best time to do it would be one of the shows that come up right after the Olympia. He's still in contest shape. He has time for that rebound, fill that body out. Keep in mind, remember that he doesn't have to worry about a weight because he's not going to be competing on a 212 stage. It would be an open stage. I think that will be an ideal time for him to do that. And I think if he wins an open show, we might not see him on that 212 Olympia stage again. He is going to just focus on competing in the open division and go for the open Olympia title. Now, some people would say, why wouldn't he stay in 212? After all, right now, and Sean Carita, big fan of his, but right now, there's nobody that's gonna, as long as KEONE doesn't screw up with conditioning, there's nobody in 212 that's gonna beat him. The way it looks now, he can go on winning numerous titles. I don't see anybody in the division now that is gonna stop him. He can go on and tie Flex Lewis or even beat Flex Lewis's record. Financially, the 212 division in the Olympia took home $50,000. The open division Olympia, the winner takes home $600,000. If my math is right, that's 12 times more than the 212. Hell, if you place third on the Open Olympia stage, still making twice as much as a 212 Olympia champion. Can he move into the Open and be successful? Yeah, I definitely think he can. And yeah, he'll need to put on some more size, no doubt about it. But the truth is, he probably doesn't have to put on as much size as one might think. Uh, with his structures and his small joints, he has very small joints, knees, elbows, 10 pounds of 10 pounds of muscle could look like 30 pounds or more on that structure. That's how genetically gifted he is. So yes, he would have to put on a little more size, definitely put on muscle, but like I just said, not as much as you might think, because bodybuilding is also an illusion. With his structure and small joints, he will appear bigger than what he is, heavier than what he really is. What do I think is going to happen? I think KEONE's going to be on the 212 stage this year, and once again, he's going to walk away with his hands raised. For the third time, he'll be the 212 Olympia champion. And I do think he is jumping into an open show after Olympia for sure. Like I said in the beginning, I think the best bet would be to jump into a show, one of the shows right after the Olympia, take advantage of that rebound, and I think we're going to see some really surprising things from KEONE Pearson in the very near future. Okay, you can agree or disagree with anything I've said. Either way, let me know in the comment section. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.